usually outdoors. And one of those, maybe you've had some really great luck with some of your plants over the spring and summer, and now they're nice and big and lush and full, but you need to move them because as fall and winter's coming in, they're not gonna be in the right position for that kind of weather. So how do you move a heavy, solid plant without it being a struggle? You pick up your garden pot mover. It's got an adjustable handle, which is great. It can hold up to 165 pounds. And some of these pots themselves empty are heavy. You add in a full-size plant with all of the dirt and fertilizer. Sometimes people put rocks and decorative things in those pots, and they get really, really heavy. This is an easy way to move them. Now, we do have it at a this day only price. Here it is. This was $55. Today only, it's $39. And you've got it on FlexPay, $13 to get it home and to try it out. We only have about 700 of these still available. Here's the item number, it's 681918. And we're gonna give you a full demonstration. And by we, I mean me and Rebecca Wood, who is Skyping in and joining us. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, honey. Can you imagine moving this just like this? I mean, usually you have to bend over and try to move it, maybe ask for help. Now, in seconds, I can move a heavy pot and the plants and all with no damage to it, just like that. This is a godsend for anybody who wants to stay independent and doesn't want to constantly ask for help.
And look at that. That's a ceramic pot. That pot empty would be heavy.
Yes, exactly. And it was so simple to do. This thing is brilliant. It's only about 9 pounds. You can hang it if you want to, as you can see there, but it has everything you could want to not only move the potted plants, but to also protect them. That's what I love about it. So we're gonna move it from the top to the bottom. You can see this is aluminum and steel. It's really strong, durable. I've left mine out in the rain, forgot about it. Look at how well it's still constructed. You're gonna have this for years to come. You've got the handle here. This is the little gripper that goes anywhere from 30 inches. This is the highest point. You take this little handle, you press down, and you can go all the way down to 8 inches. So any potted plants from 8 inches all the way up to 30 inches. Then here's what's my 2 favorite things. The wheels are never flat wheels, and they will not mark your home up at all. Your wood floors, don't have to worry about that. So in those months you want to keep them out, the potted plants, as long as possible, but then you want to take them in on those frosty nights. You can do it really simply, quickly, and not worry about your home. And then we've got look at this, they're little suction cups that suction, I should say, to the, oh, there we go. And then it's on the bottom. So let me show how easy it is. You lift it up, you put that in. I'm gonna move this down so it's grabbing it. There's a little foot pedal, boom, just like that.
It's that simple. And then you move it to where you want it to be. I mean, I think this is the kind of thing that a lot of us probably need more often than we even realize. But if you don't have something like this and you're saying that would make a world of difference. I don't have to call somebody over to have them move the pot. And then the whole time they're moving it, I'm apologetic about how heavy it is. I don't have to worry about them lift from the knees. You don't have to worry about that. Because now, even if you do have somebody else come over and move your pot, at least they have the right tool to do it. And that's what we're talking about here. So we've got it for you at a this day only price. You can move from an 8-inch plant or pot all the way to 30 inches high. So it makes it really, really simple. And maybe even for you, for the holiday season, maybe when you are where you put your Christmas tree or something like that, you have to move pots out of the way in order to make room for your Christmas tree. Wouldn't it be great to move it like this? Like, look, Ma, one hand. I mean, it's that simple. I could move this all the way around in a circle. I could take this all the way to the other side of the studio because I'm not lifting it with my arms and my hands and my knees and my back. It's really that simple. And then I get to where I want to be, and then I just release it and then shimmy it out. It's just like that. So 681918 is the number. Rebecca, I'm coming back to you.
What I love about it too is for those delicate plants, maybe your roses, this is the crown of thorns, which means there's a lot of thorns. That would hurt to move. But now remember, I put it under. You can go from 30 down to 8. I'm going to put it back. And now when I want to bring this in, because even in Florida, we get 30-degree weather, those wheels are going to go up and in, just like that, into the house. Do you see how it went over that lip?
Yeah.
It's a step. You can move it absolutely anywhere, up to 165 pounds.
Wow. I mean, that could really account for all of our home plants, our indoor and outdoor plants. And look, she's moving this herself. That's a tall plant with actually a lot of different plants in there in that pot, which means that there's a lot of fertilizer and dirt in there. She may have kind of a filler on the bottom, because sometimes when you have a deep pot, you don't put dirt all the way down. You might even have rocks at the bottom, and then you put the dirt, and then you put the plants, and that's when it gets extra heavy. So 165 pounds is what this can hold on to. I know that a lot of you are calling in for it and really taking advantage of our this day only price, because if you think, okay, I'm gonna think about it. Okay, I'm gonna get it. But if you think about that tomorrow, then the price is automatically gonna go up. It's not gonna be $39 tomorrow. That this day only price ends at the stroke of midnight Eastern time. So use FlexPay, get it home for $13, use it. Don't worry, you can even see on our hardwood floors, it's not marking up the floors. And Rebecca, I think that's one of the biggest things, is that not only is it easy to use, but it's not causing a problem as I'm solving a problem.
Exactly. This is a complete problem solver. And, you know, a lot of times I love this potted plant, just like this. I love the plant, but I also love the pot itself. It's ceramic. It's one of my favorites, so I want to protect it. And there's double protection there, because even the little gripper that you move up and down to fix it, there's these little rubber stoppers here. So it protects it. It's not going to mark it up. You have those suction cups that keep it a hold of it to really move it with ease. And then even the bottom one has a rubber layer there to really protect it. All you have to do, again, come to the potted plant, lift it up, put that bottom in, put it down to fit it, and push it back. 165 pounds, whether it's plants. One of the things I love to do, you can move around large objects. In one of my huge potted plants, I have my whole watering hose in it. You know how long it would take to move that? I have it there, and now I can move my hose around from my yard to yard to yard. So it really is just a huge problem solver.
It really is. It's the kind of thing that I've not seen, but now that I see it, I'm thinking I really have to have it. If I have plants that need to be moved around, look at that. I can move it. This is a real tree with the pot. And this one, in this case, is a pot in a pot, which a lot of people have. They have the pot that maybe the plant came in, and they put it in a decorative pot. And that just adds weight to what you might have to move around. I know that our clock is almost gone, but you can go ahead and get yours for today only. You're getting this one for $39 and on 3 flex of $13. So again, call us, or you can always shop on hsn.com. 681-918 is the item number. Let me pop my tree down right here. A tree. It's a whole tree that I just moved. So enjoy. Call in for yours. We will send it right on out to you. Rebecca's staying with us. She's got something else.